At Reactive Surfaces, we mean it when we say that we are bringing coatings to life. It's more than a slogan, it's a philosophy. After you view this short video, we hope that you will share in this philosophy and consider acquiring the entire business opportunity for the self-degreasing additives we call DeGreez. There is almost no man-made article that is not coated during its manufacturing process. Everything we touch or that touches us is coated. This multitude of coatings have historically provided two critical advantages. Namely, they have protected the underlying surface on which they are applied, and they have decorated the object they coat. Reactive Surfaces technology is at the wave crest of a new type of coating capacity. Coatings functionalized using bio-based additives. Now, these coatings will actively do something as they also protect and decorate the underlying surface. Ask yourself, what would I like for a coated surface in my personal space to do? Because your customers will soon begin asking this question in the marketplace. The way all of this is done is by harnessing natural enzymes that provide the desired functionality, then engineering these molecules so that they can be easily and stably formulated into a wide variety of coatings. Let's begin by quickly looking at the DeGreez product actually working in a coating against kitchen grease. Here you see aluminum coupons painted with a common architectural interior paint. The coating on the left lacks the DeGreez additive, while the coating on the right contains the additive. Both coupons are heavily contaminated with cooking oil, then photographed at intervals. As you can see, the DeGreez additive completely rids the coated surface of the oil, while the test coupon remains greasy. The coupon on the right can be easily cleaned with a damp sponge, while the coupon on the left, well, good luck cleaning the coupon on the left. These novel additives are being developed by a multidisciplinary team at the highly integrated R&D company Reactive Surfaces. Our goal is to routinely deliver to the paints and coatings industry novel, functional, bio-based additive technology that is market-ready. DeGreez is the first such product line to be offered. The central disc in this diagram shows the laboratories of Reactive Surfaces and how it interacts with various contract laboratories, research facilities, and manufacturing facilities. Contract laboratories at Texas A&M University focus on the genetic engineering and biochemistry of the various bio-based additive products. The University of Southern Mississippi provides the polymer chemistry and coating science needed to integrate the bio-based additives into actual coatings and to test these coatings. The bio-based additives designed by Reactive Surfaces are initially pilot-scale manufactured at the University of Georgia. Since its inception, Reactive Surfaces has put several $1 million into these labs and contractors. The company has contracted with various toll manufacturers and commercial providers of enzymes and peptides in order to prove up commercial scale manufacturing. We are guided by an impressive advisory committee, most of whom actually also provide consulting to the company in their fields of expertise, such as Dr. James Rawlins in polymer chemistry and Dr. Phil Phillips in market analysis. And the paint and coatings industry is taking note of the advent of these new additives. Reactive Surfaces burst onto the scene in a big way at the 2008 American Coatings Show by competing for the first ever American Coatings Award, in which it presented its bio-based additive technology. This work was the unanimous winner. And this was no small feat when you consider the competition with whom startup Reactive Surfaces did battle for the coveted prize. In 2007, BASF's Aquagloss technology won. In 2009, Rahm and Haas's Design Diffusion technology won. And in 2010, BASF won again, this time for its novel water-based anti-corrosion binder technology. The DeGreez additive technology is ready to commercialize, and Reactive Surfaces is selling this business opportunity to interested parties who wish to gain a considerable market lead in this area. The technology has worldwide IP protection and regulatory approval, and the chemistry is as green as it gets. Even better, it is virtually a drop-in additive technology for many coatings systems. The DeGreez product line offering will be based on the acquisition by the purchaser of all rights under an extensive IP portfolio necessary to maximize the owner's exclusivity to the technology in the coatings field of use in markets worldwide. This will include extensive intellectual property positions in the active ingredient additive, the coatings in which the additives are entrained, the methods by which the functional coatings are made and used, as well as all patented equipment and other hardware required to practice the technology. Manufacturing and formulation know-how, show-how, raw material sourcing, technical support in the areas of biochemistry and molecular biology necessary to practice and to improve the product line, as well as continued aggressive prosecution of the IP, will be a significant portion of the purchase transferred value. The goodwill associated with the reactive surfaces, DeGreez, and bringing coatings to life trademarks will also be made available to ensure the purchaser maximal market penetration opportunity. The core of reactive surfaces research relies on an in-depth understanding of naturally occurring biomolecules and the tools needed to transform these natural molecules into stable, long-lasting functional additives and coatings. DeGreez is a specific type of hydrolase enzyme called a lipase and falls in enzyme classification 3.1. Chemically, lipases add a molecule of water across a chemical bond in a lipid, like a natural grease, oil, or fat. Researchers at Reactive Surfaces carefully selected and engineered a self-degreasing additive to attack a wide variety of naturally occurring greases, oils, and fats. Our polymer chemists have found that the DeGreez additive can be formulated into every major class of coatings, including polyurethanes, polyacrylates, epoxies, polystyrenes, and polyamides. The systems result in stable, self-degreasing surfaces and include both water and solvent-borne coatings as well as powder coatings. Natural oils, greases, and fats are comprised chemically of triglycerides. When the ester linkages are broken in the triglycerides, it frees the long-chain fatty acids and glycerol backbone of the parent molecule. The effects on the surface are dramatic, since the triglycerides are water insoluble, requiring soaps, detergents, or stronger solvents, while the breakdown products, glycerol and fatty acids, are highly soluble in water. Practically speaking, it's difficult to achieve anything but an oily residual film on the one hand versus a completely oil-free surface on the other. In the instance that any cleaning of the breakdown products after self-degreasing is required, that cleanup is achieved by simply wiping off with a damp sponge. And this self-degreasing functionality is catalytic, meaning that it continues to repeatedly degrease the surface over and over again. Catalytic coatings built by Reactive Surfaces have been shown to remain functional for years. Significant amounts of physical testing back up the product line offering. When enzymatic activity retention analysis is conducted after standard coating scrub testing, significant activity remains even after 200 scrub cycles. DeGreez exhibits long-term stability in cast films. It also has been shown to have commercially reasonable stability when formulated into coatings and stored on the shelf. The temperature stability of DeGreez is adequate for most commercial applications and formulation protocols. These studies include extensive elevated temperature studies showing the ability for DeGreez to withstand high temperature curing as well as UV curing processes. Standard testing shows little if any impact of addition of DeGreez on coatings. Gloss, hardness, adhesion, and impact resistance show no discernible difference when compared to the controls. Chemical resistance remains comparable, as well as do stain, fluid, and detergent resistance. The same is true of bend, drop impact, and solvent resistance. The new owner of the DeGreez product line can be confident that the additive will have minimal impact of coating specifications for a large array of coatings. It's easy to demonstrate the self-degreasing coatings to your customers. A visual indicator assay developed at Reactive Surfaces has been very successfully used in technical sales demonstrations. The visual change is from dark green to bright yellow. The test can be used with any oil, grease, or fat of interest to the end user. And as shown here, it can be made to visualize the trademark DeGreez or your own company trademark. Simple smearing of the test gel can produce remarkable results right in front of your customer's eyes. As of the product line offering, DeGreez has already completed successful testing or is actively being tested in a variety of near-market ready applications. Flooring coatings that are used in commercial kitchens, architectural coatings for interior walls, textiles for upholstery, clothing, and carpeting, laminated surfaces for countertops and backsplashes, automotive interior plastic, touchscreens, and electronic componentry are all under development with strategic partners. These business affiliations and customer bases will accrue to the benefit of the purchaser of the DeGreez product line. The market potential for DeGreez is verifiable and impressive. Reactive Surfaces has been literally bombarded with inquiries regarding the DeGreez product line since it was introduced at the 2010 American Coatings Show. This large interest followed on the heels of a concerted marketing blitz in and around the show in April 2010. 3 Coatings World articles and a webinar hosted by Coatings World were very well received by the industry. Over 650 interested parties spanning 420 companies have made inquiries, including almost 400 registered webinar attendees. Reactive Surfaces website inquiries rose dramatically after the marketing blitz occurred. This goodwill can be directed to the new owner of the DeGreez product line. DeGreez has numerous commercial applications already, and more are steadily emerging. And the data, technology, regulatory approvals, goodwill, and IP position supporting these uses is ready to hand off to the entity who will exclusively own and grow these markets. The DeGreez product line represents an immediate commercialization opportunity for the acquiring company. The applications areas are expanding rapidly and will significantly increase near-term revenue for the new owner. And here at Reactive Surfaces, we stand ready to assist that company in fully realizing the value of this opportunity.